Whether you've been watching this channel for quite a while or whether you're new to the channel, you're probably getting an idea of the types of things we do on this channel. And it's evolved over the years, especially as new rules with YouTube come about. But there's one aspect of God, Family, and Guns, and me personally, that you probably don't know about. Because I really enjoy making YouTube videos, and it's not just gun content or Second Amendment content or spiritual content, because when I first started this channel, I did a lot more gun reviews, and I've gone a little bit away from that. I'd like to go back to it, to be quite honest. I'd like to have some real conversations with YouTube. Mostly I steer away from it because, over the last year specifically, you can't take apart a gun. You can't show how to load a gun. There's so many aspects of doing a gun review that you just can't simply do. And if you get 3 strikes, you're off. But it's really the creativity piece. That was something I really loved about making those videos, the artist in me, so to say. Well, there's one thing that you probably don't know about me is that for the last several years, I've also been running a car channel. And this has been something that's really grown over the last few years, specifically with my family. Because for the most part, God, Family, and Guns, my wife contributes a lot to that, but I do it mostly on my own. And this car channel is something, I'm going to put the link below. Definitely take a moment and subscribe. I have almost 500,000 subscribers here on God, Family, and Guns, and I have about 5,000 subscribers on YouTube on the car channel on AutoWorks. So check that out, subscribe to that. But the other piece of this is it brings back that artistic thing. It gives me that chance, it's easier to do car reviews. Google doesn't have a problem with you doing car reviews. So it kind of brings that piece back. And I'd say most people that are interested in guns are interested in cars. I like cars for the same reason I like guns. I like precision. I like machinery. I like when you can take precision and power and get something like an awesome gun or an awesome car out of it. But the other piece for me is that I started this before my son could drive. And now he just started college and he's studying auto mechanics and auto body in college. And he's digging deep into this as well. Like we just got back from SEMA, the 2023 SEMA show where we were filming the Battle of the Builders. And it's just neat to see him kind of grab his camera and start running and filming those things. So I want to take a moment and just kind of introduce this part of my life to you that I'm sure most of you are very unaware of. That it's something that we'd want to see grow. We definitely want to see AutoWorks continue to grow, much like God, Family, and Guns, because a lot of the messages we get out on God, Family, and Guns have nothing to do with guns themselves. And this is just another means of doing that. It's just another means of being able to get messages out to people that might not watch gun videos. There's a lot of people that are very interested in looking at a review of a certain car or seeing a certain car build. And then they might be introduced to godly things or things that they might not ever, because, that was the greatest thing about God, Family, and Guns is people came here for the guns, but they got God out of it. So help us reach a whole other demographic through this car channel, because the more of you that subscribe to it, the greater the reach. That's how algorithms work. The more people subscribe, the more people that click, then they start showing those things to other people more often, and more people get introduced to that. So I'm going to put the link below. Take a moment, hit that subscribe button for AutoWorks. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it as well. But I'm going to put the link to AutoWorks below. Definitely take a moment. Subscribe to it, because again, it's just another opportunity to reach a demographic that we might not be able to reach through our gun channels. So that link's below. Would like to take a moment and say, please consider supporting this channel on Patreon. It greatly increases our ability, again, to get this message out as YouTube suppresses it, which is another reason why you should subscribe to the AutoWorks, because they don't suppress that channel. So those links are below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.